What's up, everyone? This is Divine Dolus coming back to you guys with another video. I have Chris here joining me. He's going to be showing what deck are you going to be showing with us?
Trickstar Orcust.
Trickstar Orcust? Yeah, I've never actually played against it. It's pretty good though. I've seen him play, and yeah, I'm not going to do much talking. I'm just going to let him do the talking. So
how you guys
go
doing
for
today?
It.
All right,
Go for it.
my basic build today was going to be start everything off on the quick summon, the Neo Space Conductor to special summon into Neospatian Aqua Dolphin.
Okay.
And that's just for your quick link summons, so you can summon one and get the second material right away from your deck. Second engine that I'm running in there would be the Trickstar with double Candina.
You don't play three?
No, at three, I feel like I break a bit too much because you're only looking into summoning one and searching for the other one.
Okay.
So that's for that. I use one Lilybell. I want Corbin. Sorry.
Sorry.
So that way, when I summon her, I can search for her or her. If I search for Lilybell, she summons herself from the field. If I only control Trickstars or no monsters, I can summon Corbin.
Okay.
To follow up the summon engine, we'll be doing double Nightmare Corruptor Ably. That way, if in dire situations I do draw into her, it's a lot easier for me to summon to link up into either Nightmare Mermaid or into summoning another monster to better equip for whatever link I'm going to be able to do. Like an engine that we're running would be the Phantom Knights. So we'd be doing one cloak, one boots. That way they search each other, and I'm able to search for the trap cards that would be necessary for the player to play.
I've seen people play like two of each, so like why don't you do that?
Honestly, I reduced it. I was running 2 and 1, but the reason I reduced boots was because for the fact that I'm running 2 fog blades and 1 shield.
Oh, okay.
So for the Search of Fate, I really don't need to go into most of them. And on the Banish, half the time I end up drawing into a Fog Blade, so.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
But I did end up taking him out, not because of another Fog Blade. I ended up taking him out for a trap card that's a bit of a surprise for me and for a lot of other players that have played so far with it.
Yeah.
So, next card would be Armageddon Knight at 1, of course. Good Foolish Burial on summon. Especially with the main engine that you're running, either Orcust like myself, I'm able to send the material to the graveyard and activate its effects.
Yeah, okay.
Second material would be World Legacy, World 1, so that way I can have a banished material. So once I send this to the graveyard, I can special summon a banished monster from my banished souls.
Okay.
Another one at 1 again is the Phantom Sky Blaster.
Does it work for you?
Actually, as a matter of fact, he has got me out of a couple situations where if I summoned a special summon and they're able to remove one of my monsters from my field, Phantom Sky Blaster comes in a clutch. Mostly because when you summon him, he summons that token and link him off to 2.
Okay.
Then we get into the cream of the crop, basically the main portion of my deck. Would be the Orcust, which I'm running triple, Harporer.
Okay.
Double Orcust Nightmare.
You summoned this off of Mermaid, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So out of Mermaid, we summon Mermaid, special, Nightmare, and link off to the
to that one link monster.
to Galatea. And which of course her effects in graveyard also come in very handy because you're not searching, you're milling.
Oh.
So when she gets sent to the graveyard, you banish her to search and send Harporer to the grave. And sending Harporer to the grave, you banish him to special our next monster, Orcust Symbol Skeleton, which lets you special summon from the deck.
You only run one?
From the graveyard, sorry.
You only run one?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the same material, I honestly don't like running more than one because even if I do summon him or I manage to draw him into hand, I can't really activate his effect until I get another Orcust monster in the graveyard to be able to banish and special with his effect.
Okay.
Then to get into the traps that back up those monsters, double Orcust Crescento. That way when you summon Galatea, you end up sending one of your banished monsters back to your deck and adding this from deck to field.
Right.
Basically preparing for your next negation, your next.
It negates anything too, right?
Yeah, it negates spells, traps, and monster effects. But you would have, the only conclusion to this is that you'd have to have an Orcust Link monster on the field.
Oh, okay.
Then the Phantom Knight combo, double Fog Blade. Searchable once you send Banshee. Search, set one, send Cloak, Cloak, banish, set the other.
Okay.
One shield for those type plays when you need that extra link material or that extra summon to be able to send them out. You set. If you have no traps in the graveyard, automatically play it. Special summons yourself as a monster in defense position.
Okay.
For our fields, to support, of course, the Trickstar engine that I have maining, we're going to go into Trickstar late stage.
Just one?
Just one. Honestly, all you're really needing this for is to be able to search and add one and be able to summon a monster onto your field. You need to. The main purpose of this deck is to have monsters on your field and have them be able to summon at least 2 at a time to link up into the materials that you need. That way you can set your combo plays a lot better. Second fields that I run also is double Orcust Babel. And one thing that a lot of players that I actually noticed tonight that they weren't paying attention to was the actual secondary effect that the card has in the graveyard. So on your turn, if this card was sent to the graveyard, on your opponent's turn, you can send this card, or on your next turn, you can send this card from the banish zone, or a card from your hand to the grave, and add this card back to your hand.
Okay. I actually didn't even know that.
So like a lot of type plays, a lot of situations that I've had when I'm drawing, is that I will do a hard draw into Orcust Nightmare, and on Orcust Nightmare, she's a level 7, so I cannot normal summon her unless I have Nightmare Mermaid on the field.
Oh.
So when having this, if I'm able to get rid of this through by effect, I can discard her to add this back to hand, and be able to set it and activate it on the next turn, and be able to set off her effect to mill through my deck and add the monsters that I need.
Okay.
Now let's get into basically the staples of the deck, what helps us get through whatever decks we're playing. And for me, I found it best to run double Impermanence,
Sure.
double Ash,
Get special summon on the field.
and triple Call by the Grave.
Yeah, because you're mainly like searching a lot, right? You
Exactly.
don't wanna
So especially with a lot of decks that you're playing mirror matches, Salamangrates, Sky Strikers, you want to have that the ability to say no. You're not going to be able to add anything to your hand this turn. You can't special nothing. You're good with where you're at.
Okay.
And Call by the Grave, if of course you end up getting an Ash onto yourself,
I have to have the counters on it.
it's a great counter to be able to remove that out of the play. Or of course, Impermanence can't. Just about every deck can deal without one. Can't go without one or two in the deck, and that's just a perfect negation or perfect stall for whatever your opponent has to throw at you. Now, one thing that I do run, and like I said, the surprise cards in my deck, or believe it or not, that have actually gotten me out of quite a few situations. Double Trickstar Reincarnations. To that way, when I send one of my Trickstar monsters in the graveyard, or if my Trickstar monster is in the graveyard, for whatever reason I need to summon something else, activate Trickstar, make sure your hand is banished, send it to grave, on next turn, activate this, banish it, special summon a Trickstar monster from my graveyard. And out of the many videos, the many screenplays, and many gameplays that I've done, one thing that I've noticed about this deck is that you want to be able to send those cards to your graveyard.
Yeah, so you can.
And so exactly, and sending it one at a time has been a bit difficult, especially with your negations and all your counter traps. Hand traps especially have been a pain in the ass. Called by the Graves, when you send one of your Orcust there, they right away pop it.
Yeah.
So one way that I've actually found to go around it, why I cut 2 pretty important cards out of the deck that a lot of people are questioning, yo, why are you only running one? Like Symbol, and of course, what was that other one? Probably a third either Impermanence or a third Ash.
Yeah.
Which these I've actually found to be a very great replacement for them, which is Needlebug Nest. It's a great going second. It's a great going second move. Set your card. Let your opponent believe it's a hand trap or a negation. When they try to go and pop it, activate, send 5 cards from your deck to your grave.
Yeah, I've never actually seen. I don't think I've seen this one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's very cheap card, honestly, and the effects for this deck are just unbelievable. Because on a regular draw, yeah, I might get lucky and I might be able to have Nightmare Orcust or Symbol or Horror on my hand. I would only be able to do one at a time, and I'd have to have another special summon to be able to bring out to link off into whatever link monsters I'm going to get. So with that ability, it lets me get, of course, to what is your main monsters that you want to get to, which are your extra deck. So for my extra deck, we're going triple Galatea. For the, of course, search to set a spell or trap, and to be able to bring back one of my banished monsters back into my deck. Yeah. That way I can run that same cycle all over again.
Okay.
Card to support that play, of course, like always. Basically, your main focus on this is you want to be able to summon 2 monsters and link off right away to get into your Mermaid, or to get into your Orcust monsters, basically your Monster Orcust playlist.
Yeah.
On doing so, on the Link 2s, I'm running Cerberus and Phoenix. It's the most easiest Link summons that I've been able to pair off and send out. And it has a great negation because you can send 1 card from hand to grave and remove a monster from play or spell or trap.
Okay.
To back them up and to continue the play onto what is basically your main combo to bring out your Nightmare Orcust is Nightmare Mermaids at a double. And of course, with Nightmare Corrupt Ibli, she right away links up because she is a Nightmare card onto Nightmare Mermaids to be able to get you to discard your monster or be able to send whatever card from hand to grave and continue that chain to whatever it is you want to summon.
Next card?
Next cards that we're playing in, of course, to back up the Nightmare Griffins is the Nightmare Mermaid, Nightmare Griffin, to be able to special summon him and bring back a spell or trap from the grave and add it back to your hand. For my Phantom Knight Minion, Rusty Birach, if I'm pronouncing it right. Great effect on Link Summon. You're able to mill, send the Phantom Knight from deck to grave, and on deck to grave set one of your Phantom Blades or your Phantom Knight trap cards. So that lets you set up for your next negation or your next stall for your opponent.
You mainly set the sword, right?
Yeah, Fog Blade is basically what you're looking for with this on sending the chain would be summon, send Cloak to graveyard. On Cloak, you're going to set Fog Blade, banish Cloak, add another Fog Blade or add Boots. On Boots set, you're going to link off of your Orcust to special summon. If you're not able to special summon Boot to link off and bring you back to Galatea.
Okay.
And that's of course to set up for your next move, but what you really want to do is salve Skeleton on the graveyard, on the mill, to be able to link off and have her and Symbols in the grave, and have Bardiche already on field. So that way when Bardiche is on field, you can trigger his effect to set another monster and then be able to summon Dingrisu.
Which is
basically your boss monster of this deck, to be able to summon him as his link or in the same link zone and chain off both attacks, which would be either attach a banished monster from your banished zones to him as a material, or trigger both of them and send 2 separate cards from field to grave.
Okay.
So one is non-targeting, one is targeting, but of course when running in a chain, you're gonna hit the card that your opponent will either be your field or main monster from move from the field.
Yeah.
And your next target to your backfield. That way, if it does negate, you don't run that risk of saying, oh wait, you can't be played.
Yeah.
And just to fill it out, I had a little trouble building the extra deck. I did not really know what else to go from here. I didn't want to run triples because at triples I felt like it was too clogging and it wouldn't give me enough of an option to get out from situations.
Yeah.
So what I ended up finding out is when having this combo out and being able to summon another monster and let's say a Galatea alongside with Dingrisu, was actually running Longrisu and Orcustation. And Orcustation and Dingrisu with their effects if I have multiple Orcust monsters in my banish zone, let's say from 2 to 3, I can shuffle both 2 to 3 monsters, 2 on Lingrisu, 3 on Orcust, and to be able to destroy a link monster from my opponent, or drop their opponent's link monster to 0 and negate their effects.
Oh.
So when it chains, if this monster chains it out, all your link monsters lose their ability to use their effects, and you get to set your banished monsters for your banished Orcust monsters back to your main deck.
Oh, that's cool. So it pretty much gives you your resources back.
Yeah, it pretty much lets you be able to recycle, and it gives you that link monster out on the field. So if you were able to only special summon one Dingrisu, with the extra link monster, you can summon over him again to give you that double play to be able to remove up to 3 cards from field if you get the play out right. And to finish off the extra deck and just little fillers, might change them out later on if I find anything that works better, is 1 Link Spider and 1 Deco Talker. And that's just normal monster and Link 3 if in case I can't manage to get anything out, I need to remove what I have on field. Deco Talker is a great way to remove them from 3 and be able to send whatever materials I have on field to grave.
And that does it for your main and extra. Would you like to share your side deck? If you don't want to, it's fine. It's completely understandable.
I actually don't run a side deck for this deck.
No?
I felt that as it is right now, as how I have it built, it's been running pretty good. Today we went 4 rounds. I did 2 and 2, 2 wins, 2 losses. Looked like I did struggle a lot against my Sky Striker matchup.
Yeah.
That Widowwinker and that Engage, it's a hell of a thing to go around or to get over. I did a mirror match against another Orcust running a Danger Engine deck. And of course, that lets you be able to mill and special really quickly. But I don't know, I felt like I wanted to bring something back that hasn't been on the format for a while. And Trickstars is honestly one of the best special summons or floodgates that I've had, and has worked great with my deck. But best props I gotta give to is that trap card. It's at cents right now, but with this deck, it's just amazing. Because worst comes to worst, out of one of those 5 cards, it's gotta be an Orcust.
Yeah.
Or something that'll let you trigger on graveyard to be able to bring something out either to help you negate or to help you defend off of whatever your opponent has. But other than that, it's worked very well. I'm very happy with it. Hopefully I'm able to bring it on, and I'll see you guys in, I believe, Pasadena.
All right.
Later, guys.
Thanks so much for sharing your deck.